Raleigh, North Carolina. Queens, it's all I see. We got the cutie with the booty from A&T. Damn, I bet she get it from her mama's mama. And if pajamas go, you don't want to get
I did that. You can ask me why if you want to, but you should know why. Just went live. I forgot to go.
Crazy with it, second wind. All them ladies, summer dresses. Crazy with it, second wind.
I got him looking that direction. Love how the color complements her complexion. Skin for the soul, giving off that impression. Checking out the friend and the fabric's direction. Suggestion, you was going to grab some attention. 15 seconds, can't get the whole minute. Ass move around like time was suspended. Doing magic tricks, had that dress disappearing. Round of applause, you don't need to audition. But I'm from the south, there's a lot of competition. Living like the Flash had moves like the hidden. It's always right to lust after roots that's forbidden. I can see you taking pleasure if you the business. My type of weather hit the seas when it's ended. Except when it's too hot, easily offended. Waiting for off my attention, or raise my suspicion. All the ladies, driving me wild.
All the ladies in there, summer dresses.
All the ladies, driving me wild. I love the summertime, ladies wear less. Daisy Dukes and no panties with the summer dress. Necklace, but she the real diamond shining. I told her that her body compliment my style of rhyming. I'm straight to the point, she don't heard me. The fuckers too late cause I was on her early. She got her toes out, in the legs show. When the sun hit them, it look like the legs glowing. I can see the tramp stamp. I bet she tried it up, she already found it. One day she backed it up, and she got cameras on. See my headlights up on. Can't help but sweat a little bit. She keep my but now I let it stop. Cause girl, you black. You can see to the sea when you wear the summer dress.
Oh, you gotta talk there for a second. I can't, hold on. How you get this shit off of that?
Cheers.
The camera came out of here for some reason. Instead of the caption.
Sweatpants with the word on the back. That a black is a fact. Niggas looking, I appreciate the gesture. In any given weather, when you show your body off, that means you comfortable with you. Spending hours in the gym, trying to get it told us overcoming. You do it right, you can pull the nigga getting numbers. Now why the fuck must I feel this way? Why do I take the nigga read the dog in your body? Calling me, sending me a text message in the red, no panties on summer dresses. It's that temptation that we they seeing that man. We die on in with no patience.
Which one is it? A virtual thing?
Everything we do is for the music. My body is a killer, lining up with next victim, next victim.
Summer dresses, Cali crazy with it, second wind. All them ladies in there, summer dresses, Cali crazy with it, second wind.
Oh, so this how our night going to get off. It's the start that our night is going to get off to. We on.
We coming, y'all.
On.
Y'all gonna see us in a minute.
We on. We just having
minor technical
but we are here. So yes. Welcome You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the camera up running in a second. If it's 10 o'clock Saturday night, Saturated Saturdays, if you like to call it.
All saturated and shit.
Got your drink poured up. Welcome to the effing podcast.
Welcome.
We're just gonna do it like it's audio tonight until we get the video up. So
But we here though.
We here, you know, so I'm your host, Branson.
I am your co-host, Kelly Joe.
Bruh.
Ah, shit.
Bruh. We might be up. I don't know. Hold on. Look.
Hold up now.
See? And that's technical support. Well, hold on. We might be good. We might be able to
Welcome to the pregame.
The pregame was real tonight.
The pregame.
Oh, hey,
Pregame,
and everybody's like,
y'all.
hey, now let's do a proper introduction. If it's 10 o'clock Saturday night, it's Saturated Saturdays. Welcome to the effing podcast.
Welcome.
I'm your host, Branson.
I am your co-host, Kelly Joe.
Yes, starring Sam P from the board. Say
Buddha. And in the words of the great Tone Low, let's do it. So, shout out to all my faithful followers, watchers who tune in at 10 o'clock on a weekly basis.
Faithfully.
Faithful.
Y'all so loyal.
Faithful. People will tell me I wasn't able to catch the beginning because I was at work. I'm like, you know, the episodes are all on this page, and you know, just as long as you get around to it, I'm just thankful that y'all even want to watch it. So, you know, I appreciate all the love we've been getting. You know, the usual shout outs, Ethan Fancy, Celestial Treats. You want to shout anybody else in?
Oh, well.
No, not right now. Okay.
LLP.
Hold that thought.
All right, so we just going to go ahead and jump into this show.
Hey, y'all. Hey, effing. You're effing sniper. We ready?
Let's do it.
Shit. Yo, we can't see shit, bro. No shit. Bro, I saw a 10. I look good, though, didn't I? Hey, everyone. Technical difficult. Hey, we real. We authentic over here. If not, then your skin on your face. Of course, it got to look good. I know. 10. What is TFP? The effing podcast. Boy, abbreviation is going to kill y'all. I want to see Kelly. You don't get to see it? Oh, this is a true podcast. Are y'all naked? Baki, you on one night. And you can still go to timeout. Hey, I'm on 5. Hey, y'all.
What up?
I'll cut up with you, homie.
Yeah, we get ready to cut up.
Oh, not the Roman Reigns shirt, Branson.
T-shirt game is going to be something serious this year. So pay attention. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
And you know.
Pay attention.
He already ready for timeout. What we drinking on, family?
Paint.
Already?
That shit hot. Who's the new guy? Who's the new guy?
Who is the new guy? This is a family friend. You know, we bring in guests all the time, and most of the time they family friends who just around and want to come hang out with their boys and, you know, voice their opinion on certain subjects. Like,
always good to hear another opinion.
Always good to have another opinion. That way for having me. Oh, and the pleasure is always ours, brother. Always ours. So, you know, like I said, we're going to go ahead and jump into the show. The Derek Chauvin verdict came in this week, and it was guilty on all counts
of everything.
Got him.
Good. Got his ass.
And he deserves every minute that they're going to give him. Yes. We're waiting on sentencing. I believe it's 8 weeks, they said, or somewhere around there. So we're going to be waiting on.
And they're going to give him back.
But where is he going to be at? That's what I was thinking about. Where is he going to be at? Is there be some cupcake cookie place?
No, because I don't think really no matter where he goes, he gonna be safe. So wherever he gonna get solitary confinement.
I mean, no, maybe
For a good little while. For a good little while.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I'm saying?
First,
Until,
yeah.
you know, they feel like it's died down, which is never gonna die down, but they gonna keep him safe. If he
That's
was an
why I said-
officer of the law.
That's
Even
why I
though
said,
he's
you
not
think you're gonna go
anymore,
where the brothers at? Where the maximum
You
brothers,
can only keep him safe for
so long, no
Like,
matter where he
you know,
go.
certain things are inevitable. And then, I mean, you know, they got to move out of there. They definitely can't have him locked up.
But this is our government. That's their puppet.
I understand that,
So
but
I'm
they
thinking
can't.
I'm thinking they're gonna probably hide him somewhere. You know,
They can hide him with so much.
I mean-
He can't hide with so much. Everybody know his face. Everybody know he
Right.
did. You know what I'm saying? And he can't hide with so much because they had to do it. It was like either this one person or a whole bunch of other bullshit that may happen after that. So they was gonna lock him up regardless. That's how I felt about it. Because if they didn't, they know it was gonna be some shit. And they didn't feel like that shit. So let's go ahead and lock his ass up on all these counts. That's why I said they don't give him the max. They want to make an example out of him. Because that bitch is next. You know what I'm saying? So
The other three cops are next.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying when it comes to like,
well, I don't. Are they going to do a case for that one in Atlanta? Remember the dude who had the taser and
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That bitch.
I wonder if that's.
That's what I'm like. They're gonna make an example. Yeah, they're gonna do something to these other officers. You know,
we
because
gonna estimate every time they say taser, it's like a gun. It's like they get confused with tasers. But
there's no way in hell. Yeah,
but how y'all can get confused with tasers and guns?
You can't. And that was some bullshit ass story.
We want to see how that
plays but did y'all see Chauvin face in that damn trial? He had the butt face of all butt faces.
But
my whole thing is,
you taking notes for what?
As long as he's
taking notes, how you gonna avoid that jail stuff? I'm gonna hold my butt real tight.
I'm not gonna shower outside. Shit. I just might think for 3 days.
As long
I'm gonna tan so I can look black.
As long as do something. As long as he's not on the streets anymore, I guess that's really all that matters. Like as long as he's not on the streets a month, as long as he's locked up, they probably will put him up in more than likely. Yeah. But you know that's how they're going to do it. Just as long as he isn't on the streets, and this here sets, I guess it's going to set the standard of what we're going to expect when the cop is seen as being in the wrong. I believe that this here is going to set the standard, and I believe it's going to be the bar from now on if cops are convicted, because being that this is the first real cop that's been convicted of a crime of this magnitude.
But watch what happens. Give it about a good, I don't know, maybe say a month or two or something. Something's gonna happen to him while he locked up, and it's gonna be this, that, and the third, and you know, it's gonna be something while he's locked up. He had an anxiety attack, a heart attack, or something.
And you said he died?
Oh, I ain't gonna say if that happened, but I'm just saying, just watch. He's not gonna serve.
For him, I don't think they're gonna put him in no hot with no real.
He's more likely to commit suicide, because that's what they say about all the other cops.
I just don't think they're gonna put them in no tough people at all.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but it's enough. Missing your family, I don't care if jail is tough. Missing your family is enough. So I'm happy he's gonna be missing his family. Like other people missing George.
So, he divorced his wife before this trial, so they couldn't get no money out of him if he was sued.
Wow.
So now she has all the rights to the money and everything. He made sure he did that before this happened. He gave her a divorce and gave her all the money. So if he was sued, he can't pay anything, and she's not obligated to pay anything.
He probably gonna get money for it anyway. Just like
he is. But
remember they gave your boy Kyle Rittenhouse when they gave him all that money for his defense. Remember?
Oh, I mean,
the shooter. They always helping they own. Well,
one thing about it, there's going to be somebody out there who's going to give to the defense. It's always going to be somebody out there, like you said. It's always going to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? These people will do these things, and they started GoFundMe, and their GoFundMe be 75 stacks in like a couple of hours and stuff like that. So we know we like I said, we're going to see how this plays out. But I go ahead, Boo. I know you got anything.
No, I wasn't saying shit.
Oh no, I meant like.
Oh, you talking what the people talking about?
What the people talking about?
Who's the new guy? That shit's still fun. It was great news, but we still have a long road to travel. If he don't get the maximum amount of years, then it wasn't a win. He's in solitary confinement right now. I don't give a fuck where they put him. LOL. To keep him from GP, general population. Exactly. I'm not checking on him at all. The cop won his job back for the case in Atlanta. Yeah, he's fucking crazy. But he'll probably get it back, though. I mean, they'll probably give it back to him. He's going to get some dick before he dies. And balls in jailway halls. He'll probably commit suicide.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Cool. But, hey, so be it. If that's the way you choose, so be it.
All the people that had the power to decide where he goes is voted on. I don't see future cop being charged becoming a trend. I don't think so, Branson. The reason why is depending on the states, and the racism will determine the fate of the arrest and cases.
I believe that, and I'm getting ready because I want to touch back on something that was said earlier. I believe that with the inception of cameras, when evidence is overwhelming, when evidence is so damning that it's going to lead to charges. That's just how I feel. That's just like, and that's just like saying, well, if he doesn't get the maximum, that's nothing. What do you mean? That sounds, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I got sentenced to prison, I mean, it sounds crazy,
right.
But if he doesn't get the maximum, he's still going to be locked up. He's not going to get the minimum. I don't believe that it'll be a minimum sentence on this.
I think they're going to give him a maximum because of the severity of the situation and how people going to fuck shit up once again if he get a smaller sentence. You see what I'm saying? So they're making an example out of him.
You know
what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, he's all counts.
They moved back to lockdown.
Years, you know what I'm saying?
Protest
What the fuck is 20
again,
years? You know what I'm saying? So we gonna fuck up shit. So we don't fuck up shit. They will give him the maximum, like they already did, charge him all 3 counts. They know. If we get it 20 years, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? We gonna fuck up shit. That's not enough time. So might as well give them the max. So they don't fuck up shit. Because it's this one life and all these other ones that's mad as hell and ready to fuck up shit. And they ain't never seen us fuck up shit like before. They see that other shit. They ain't seen us fuck up shit. They scared. So they gonna give him the maximum because we gonna fuck up shit if you don't get it.
Man, shit, we ain't fucked up nothing yet.
Exactly, but we gonna fuck up shit this time.
I want to see that. I don't, but like I said, then again, I don't really want to see that because we ain't them.
Right,
we can't fuck up shit like they fucked up shit because it was them letting them do that.
They was
so
the one
we
doing
fuck up shit, we going down.
We
like
protest.
Yeah, let us go to the Capitol.
We never really rioted.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We protest. They started rioting.
We gonna be dead in a month.
We gonna fuck up it.
Protest.
No, we ain't fucking up nothing.
It's a difference.
I'm trying to tell you, we ain't fucking up nothing. They gonna kill us.
That's a whole bunch of people that's ready at this point.
Yeah, but shit, they let them. We kind of got a mirage of what people did. You understand? When they went up there January 6th, that's a mirage. That won't really happen if they don't like your ass. They would have sent helicopters. They sent helicopters to bomb in Oklahoma. The what's it called? The Black Wall Street. They sent shit to bomb that. What do you think that what happened if black people marched on fucking Washington? Man, they'll kill our ass. They'll send missiles and everything at our ass. You think they let the white people do it? I mean, they let them people do it because it was them people. You understand? It was them. They was reasoning with them guards. Them guards were like, yeah, that's my buddy. Let him on in. That was their people. But let us start. If this would have happened, they'd have been shooting us, man. They'd be on top of buildings like, nigga, move. We're going to bust your head off. They ain't playing. So, and no, we ain't going to never do that because you know why? Niggas is really scared. I don't care how thug they talk. Niggas ain't going to do nothing to the police. Niggas going to sit right there and be like, I ain't got a gun. I can't fight, boss. I'm a run. So you really need some riders. And that's what they doing, killing our riders. Like the real predominant, real alpha males is out here. They call us crazy. They call us criminals and all this bullshit. But when they really come down to crunch time, who the hell you need? You need that wild nigga, don't you? you need that wild card. But if you eliminate all our wild cards, we have no chance to fight back. We're gonna keep being like, you know what? Well, just we praise the song and just. Man, time. We tired of that shit.
Exactly. I'm tired. When you get tired of some shit, once you tired, you tired.
Right.
And we tired. So they know we tired. So
we've been
we
tired
gotta
enough.
fix this shit.
I think the craziest thing, like I posted, like before the verdict was said and stuff, I know that everybody had like a crazy feel, like like you're thinking he's guilty, but you're like, it's probably gonna be not guilty, and that's what's crazy about it. Like some things should be so certain.
I knew he was gonna get guilty this time. I said they gotta give it to us this time. Oh, they're not gonna do it.
Definitely.
Play that
I'm just saying.
Nah, this time, like you know what I'm saying, they done played it so much. They had to do this.
You said got to.
They got to. They had to do that because they know what they just did. See what I'm saying? Let's bring it back to January 6th. They know what they just did. How you gonna get all these military people when they just marched on your shit? Now, when the black people want to show off for a right cause, for the right cause, now you got submachine tanks. We got stuff. We got military coming from the government. We got military coming from here. But when they was raiding y'all stuff, they won't doing nothing. Talking about that's boss. Let them in here. Let them in here. We can't do nothing with these guys. Man, that stuff is hocus pocus when it comes to us. We need some real military training and some real like training of black men when it comes to that with arms that's legal, that ain't scared to put their life on the line. And that's what it comes about when you say all these young bangers and people that talk about it, they're just talking about it. You need people trained with military expertise, with physical expertise, and know how to diffuse a situation better than an American cop. And that's what we had when we had the Black Panthers back in the day. We had people that was better trained than the police. So we want them with us. I want the black cops over here that's going to treat me better. And that's what we should be fighting for.
There's organizations out there. You can Google a certain. There's organizations out there that's in the same, situation like that. You know what I'm saying? With, the guns and everything, and get everything legal and all of that, training you and all of that stuff. We just gotta look it up. But it is people out there that's doing that.
Well, I definitely know for sure that the other 3 cops are going to catch the charges as well. That's why they separated Chauvin from the other 3. So if you get the main subject and the one handle all, I guess they're already trying to play.
I don't think they're gonna get them. That's what's because they got to have. You know what I'm saying? It's too good. That was too good. That was too good for us. And they always like that. Our government they'll give us something and take it right back. They're known for that. So I'm thinking them other 3, one of them gonna get off, 2 of them might get off. They might get one of them, but 2 of them gonna get off. Somebody gonna be like, somebody gonna come with some old, just like the defense did for what's his name? For Chauvin, whatever his name is. I don't even like saying his name. But like the defense did for him, they had a wonderful defense. Like even though I knew there was a lie, they had a wonderful defense. So imagine they got 3 more times to come up with some defenses. You know what I'm saying? For somebody who didn't put their knee on their neck. So one of them gonna get off.
Right.
And I hate to say that, but we're not gonna. I hope we win all 3 of those cases, but it might not be like.
I think they're all going to catch. I don't think they're going to catch lesser charges. That's what I believe. I believe that's why they separated. That's why I believe they separated Chauvin from the other 3. So when they slap the other 3, if he's guilty, then they have to be guilty because they were standing.
It's accessory, just like they charge us.
Handle one,
just for being there, you get charged.
But like I say, we'll see. That's the next case up on the docket, and I'm sure we will be looking forward to that. Due to what we got, because we're going to topics with.
What you did.
All right. So if he gets enough time to get out, then what?
Nothing.
I guess it's just time served, but
nothing. What happened to Zimmerman?
Well, he didn't even get charged with shit.
I mean, he ain't get nothing.
And that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother topic.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's really
that's a whole nother topic.
We keep putting everything like it's the same, and we got to start separating these things for what they are. The Zimmerman thing, like he said, he didn't even get charged. That's a whole different conversation.
No, I'm saying like far as
if he gets out,
what will happen to him far as black people? Like far as what will we do? Because he killed the black man. What will we do? Nothing.
Yeah, but Chauvin's not gonna get any.
If Chauvin get out and start walking the streets, ain't nobody gonna do nothing.
They ain't gonna give him any real time. They're just not. I don't think they're gonna give him real time.
No, because he's like a first. That was his first. Like his first crime or something like that. So they gonna cakewalk him through it. That's why I say he gonna go to prison cupcake with Martha Stewart went. He gonna make cupcakes.
So you wouldn't have an issue if he for 15 years,
huh?
Drink.
See, that's what I'm saying, Jody.
He should get 20. He should get 20, yes, just for having his hands in his pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It needs to be life and dick.
Not drugs and pussy.
Come on, man.
Yo, not drugs and pussy.
Not drugs and flies. Yeah, life and dick.
Life and dick.
Once it didn't make Zimmerman an example, it was open season on black men and women.
Right. Exactly what I'm saying.
LOL, life and dick. LOL. In the hallway? LOL. The fact that we can't is the issue. Oh, shit. We should go as groups with guns.
Whatever we want. Go with group, just go wherever we want with guns. Hey, if that's what y'all want to do, so be it. I mean,
hey man, I'm like this. I'm not with y'all with guns. I'm trying to learn how to fight a plane or something like that.
When you started playing, we'll shoot shit. So that's right. We need to fight.
We get ready to do a topic switch, and I know in this topic switch, I'm going to touch on something that kind of has something to do with we've kind of been talking about tonight. We got anything before I do this?
The people they went to see are their representatives. We don't have no representation. Agreed. There are two different sets of rules. The new guy speaking truth. LOL. He is funny. LOL. We need writers. LOL. New guy.
New guy shit.
The generation before us showed what's up. Old heads be all talk. That shit sound good. This generation not giving any fucks.
Right.
Man, these niggas out here shooting their rappers, man. They ain't fuck out of here. It's been more response from the community in the last 3 years than the last 40 combined. Yes, new guys on point.
New guy shit.
Agreed, but not it. Hit them in the pockets. We have the spending power. We put this shit on lock. This country will collapse. It's always in the money.
Yeah.
So when he talk militia, it's different. No, it ain't different. He just don't word it the way niggas word it. He ain't saying go storm the fucking state house for no fucking reason whatsoever, just because he can.
Why not? Black people and this affinity with going to just walk around with guns. If that's
they're not gonna let us do it, man.
If that's what you want to do, go do it. I didn't say that.
Who's not going to do it?
Walk around with your gun.
I mean, I'm saying who?
The government.
What government? Your local government? They're the ones going to stop you first.
The police going to stop you.
Right. Can you
change that?
Can you change that up close and personal?
Man, all I'm saying is they're going to kill you, black man.
But can you change the people that they answer to, though?
I don't know what but listen to this. If you carry a gun, walking around here, arm yourself, but somebody else visually see your arm, you're going to jail, black man.
I'm strapped all the time.
All right.
All right, what else we got?
Yes, money is power. The don't respect black lives, but they respect the black dollar. Every cop involved in that case should get life and dick. I'm talking about drink. Why he pull out water? He pull out water, yo. Okay.
Life is big like
I'm not as passionate about the other cops. They got Chauvin. He was the main culprit. Our people are too scared to walk off the job or not spend.
I'm just saying, I'm as passionate about the other cops because you know how many of our people sit in jail off of that same type of issue?
Or not even that.
Like, no, I'm as passionate.
Oh, you picked him up.
Yeah, I'm as passionate. They all got to go. I'm sorry. Do you know how many of us have sat
he called your phone.
Oh, my God.
Right.
No.
Right.
Like,
you're an accessory.
They
right.
all have to go.
Now you're an accessory.
They all have to go.
Well, we know that's not happening. All we keep going back to January 6th. And them people getting pressed, hell fucking no. Them people are home chilling.
We'll see.
That man said, we trying to kill Nancy.
We'll see.
He ain't been charged with shit yet.
We'll see.
Man put his feet up on Nancy Pelosi's desk. Come
we
on,
wait
man.
on those. We wait.
That was disrespectful.
Bro,
We would have did that. We would have been. Any one of us would have did that. We wouldn't be here to this day.
Yeah, but that's not our representation.
I was about to say. So now you're comparing yourself to a white man.
Yeah, we.
No, I'm not. I'm saying if I would have went up there, man,
listen to what you're saying.
They would have shot my ass.
shit. But listen, what now you're comparing yourself to what white men get away with.
No, they would have shot me if I went anywhere Capitol grounds saying, "Yo, forget the government." They're gonna shoot me. I don't care who. If you're black with a gun, go up to the Capitol and be like, "F my government."
You don't
like
have to sell me on it. I understand. You don't have to sell
That's
me.
all I'm saying.
You don't have to sell me. Our people are too scared to walk off the job or not spending the money to prove a point. There is always that what if.
Too scared. I think
they scared.
Well, it's not. Walking off your
Drastic
job
change
is a
will be
big.
scary.
It's a big thing.
I mean,
like,
well, having a second source of income it shouldn't be. Having a second source of income, even to match your first source of income, why we ain't thinking like that? Why we ain't?
I definitely understand that.
I think like that. I definitely think like that.
Okay, I understand that.
Where's the solution? He'll do 13 years automatically due to the points of all three charges. He will get sentenced to 20 and do 13.
13.
Walking off the job is a risk. Not spending your money should be easy. But like you said, many of us are not willing. The GOATs died during your era, so niggas shooting rappers is a moot point. How? Y'all wasting bullets. Y'all killing entertainers over street beef. What is off-camera guy talking about? That man Baki, wild as fuck. I'll quit jobs for less. Me and Branson finally agree. They all got to go. What? Life and dick? I don't understand. What's
all the cops got to go. They have to. It's just right. They all have
they
to
definitely
resign.
need a big reform.
All of them.
easily.
I need something.
All right, so we're gonna do topic change.
Switch it up.
Now this will go to be, and this is kind of really why I like the cast I got now, because we're gonna be able to do some real talking about this, and it's police shootings. And how to me, every police shooting is different. That's just how I see it. It's a dangerous job. Every police shooting is different. I believe there was a shooting here today. Well, not here in Raleigh, but in Elizabeth City. And
that passenger?
I don't know the details of it. What I do know is this: they don't want to come up off the cam. They don't want to come up off the body cam. And they, in the law, they don't have to. But to me, in the past couple of instances we've seen, the police have been forthcoming with it. Like, y'all are going to see it eventually anyway. Here, go ahead and look at it. When you're not really forthcoming with it, it kind of makes it look kind of suspect.
They don't edit it out before they send it out.
Right.
And that's what they do. They don't edit it out. That's what takes so long. If it wasn't the issue and it was all their fault, they would release that right there and say they owe it. Like any other case it is.
I mean, I don't know the ins and what I heard was they were serving a warrant, and that was really all the
And
case.
they gonna edit out the parts they won't edit it out before they release it. Like they
I
always do
hope not.
in situations like that's what they do.
So
I mean, they've been on a mission lately.
I mean, if you think about it, if there was nothing to hide, there would be no problem releasing that video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By you procrastinating, taking your time, that means you're trying to fix something before, because you're gonna release it anyway because people are asking for it.
Right.
So to cover your ass, you're gonna go do your little editing or whatever you need to do in that video to cover your own ass before you release it. Because if it was an issue, you release it. It wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, that's what they always do.
I'm
witness to that.
I think they're possibly giving people time to cover their asses before shit hits the fan. That's what I think possibly when you wait that long. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That with that one, that is like I said, I didn't. Really,
so what happened?
I didn't do my due diligence on that one. That happened, I believe, today.
Long story short, they went to serve a warrant and ended up killing a man.
Black man, another black man. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, another black.
And he shouldn't have died. Just like normal.
No, it was like a day after the verdict.
It was the day after, so it wasn't the day. It was a couple of days ago. Well, next week we'll cover this one in depth, and I'll do a little homework. But we can go to I believe her name is Micaiah.
16-year-old chick.
Yes. We can go to that. Now that one is a little bit touchy-er. You know, everybody has their own opinion about that.
What was the story? What was the story of it? Like, what did you hear exactly that went on? Like, what started the confrontation? What went on?
I mean, okay, I'm gonna shoot you. I don't know if that is that pertinent information. Like,
What's that, bro?
I don't know if it's like what the background story of it. Like, the young lady got shot.
Okay, but she was into a fight, I believe.
Okay.
And she had a knife, from my understanding. She had a knife. And she was going at these girls with this knife. And she had mowed through one girl. And I believe she was about to stab another girl when she got shot. So that's just, from my understanding, long story short. You see what I'm saying? I don't know all the details. Those are just the details that, I was told about. So that's what happened.
Well, when I looked at the footage, I seen her coming out the house like wild as hell. I seen one girl get bold, and the time I turned and looked, the so-called dad was kicking the girl on the ground.
Right, the dad hit the girl that was on the ground.
But when I looked again, and I seen, what's her name, Micaiah? Micaiah was like this.
About to stab another girl. Like,
she was right in Jason horror mode. She was in slasher mode. Like,
yeah.
She was about to stab that girl. So, in my head, that's a hard decision for a cop. Now, I can plead with a cop with that because I don't know what the hell I would have did to stop her at that moment being that distance. You understand? If I'm in distance with my hand, I can grab her. Or if I got something, a taser, maybe she's in reach. But if she's that far in reach, it's sad to say.
Like you 4 times.
I'm just saying, I probably wouldn't have shot that many times. I damn sure wouldn't have shot. I would damn sure wouldn't have shot 4 times.
After looking at it.
And I wouldn't have shot upper torso. I probably would have shot lower torso. You know what I'm saying?
That's where you're taught to shoot. That's why I'm like, we're getting ready to touch on a couple of topics here that I'm glad I'm not glad it happened because nobody deserves to lose their life. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not happy to be talking about this. This is craziness because this is our fault. This is our fault. This is our fault as a community. We failed because it was too many adults around that fight not to disengage it. Because as Black people, if the cops show up, it's a good chance that it's getting ready to go left. It's a good chance if the police show up that it's about to go left. We always talk about doing this for our communities and stuff like that, but it's just too many adults standing around not doing anything. And then, like you said, the dad, like,
yeah, it's a lot of factors in it though. It's a lot of factors in it that we don't know.
Yeah, being shot 4 times is out of the question. You know what I'm saying? Either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? The way the situation happened was, he may have to save a life or whatever, maybe, however it go. But 4 times, that's too much.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm saying me. I don't know what I'd have did. Like, I might have shot. And that's sad to say. I really might have shot 4 times.
Here's what I'm saying.
I might have.
Here's what I'm saying. So if you're the cop, because they show you when he gets out the car and everything. He gets out the car. And it's crazy. You get out the car, the first thing you see is this chick hitting the ground. And then I guess you turn your body the other way, and that's when you see the other girl with the knife. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on. And
that's what I said. I don't
of the time frame that that split-second decision making. I know people are like, well, use your taser. Either way, he's going to eat this shit. Either way, he can't win for losing. He hits his taser. She still stabs the girl and kills her. He eating it.
Either way.
He shoots the young lady like he did. He's eating it. He's going to eat this either way. And it's
like you said, it just fall back on the community with somebody telling somebody stop. That's
how
enough.
Many times
y'all need to stop.
Did we have to de-escalate that situation? That's what we have to think about, because if it's enough time for people to gather around to watch it, at some time, it was a time where we could have diffused it. You talk about the Rough Rider. See, that's the other part of the equation. If you're going to be a Rough Rider, you have to be a Rough Rider during all occasions.
Right.
When things aren't right, you have to step up and make the call. Like, look, this just ain't, this ain't how it's going to go down.
Right.
And I know people are saying, well, they came to the girl's house and jumped her and stuff. This is another point I want to make. And I might be wrong in how I'm feeling. If you call the police, let them do their job.
Right, that was a big thing too. A lot of people where I heard was discussing about, why don't you just stay in the house?
You ran back outside.
Do what people that call the cops do.
You were scared.
I guess that's what.
You were scared.
Do what people that call the cops do. I guess they go in the house and close the door. This is what I know that people that call the cops do. They go in the house and be, I'm gonna wait till the cops get here.
Scared.
That's what they do.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
But see, she came out here defending herself, so I can't be wrong at that neither. I can't be wrong at her coming out saying, look, this is my house. Get the F away from my house. I'm about to lay all y'all down. I can understand it. You're in my yard. So this is what I say. This is one of those you be like, But with all the momentum of what's going on with us and police, it's easy to put your thoughts in there. It's easy to do that. So that's why I said with this one, I'm kind of like, I don't want to judge that. It's too,
like I said,
it's too tough right now.
Bad situation.
Right.
He's fucked. He's fucked.
Either
way.
That's why I said I kind of feel I have some sympathy for the family of the loss, and I have some sympathy for that cop. Because dang, that's a quick situation to even try to register. Put yourself in his shoes. Put yourself in her shoes. Whoever it was. That's quick. That's quick registering.
Like I said before,
if you ain't never been in action like that, that's quick registering. That's quick.
And then why wait to act out when the cops are there? The cops are there now. The situation's
over.
What
I'm saying, but you don't want to.
So now,
like I said, let her rest.
Let her princess in front of the
let her rest,
police.
man. Just let her rest. Like we have to let her rest. That really means that let her rest. That means let her rest. Her act. Well, we'll let her do that.
It's a tough conversation. It's a tough subject. I don't think nobody really talk about it yet.
But I do want to talk about the adults.
police.
I'm not going to let the adults slide on this. I'm not going to let the community slide on this.
I definitely think the dad should have been doing something else. He should have. Well, I don't. Man, listen. I don't know what was he doing. What was the dad doing?
Something he wasn't supposed to do.
Right. Why are you out there fighting women and not diffusing it?
That's my only question. Why aren't you diffusing this situation?
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's times when we have to look inside at ourselves sometimes. As awful and crazy as that sounds, we have to stop this Fight Club culture.
That's what I say, man. That's what I say.
We have to stop.
Man, you gotta walk away, man.
We have to stop this Fight Club culture that we have in our community. Like we're just going to jump on everybody. Like we have to stop with this.
Right.
This is.
Well, in that situation, they won't like that because they came to her house.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to call.
They came to her house asking for what.
When you're defending your home, we are taught to go all out when defending our house.
You're right, but it's 5 people out there, or however many. You were losing then. What is calling the cops and getting a knife going to do? Because now you've changed the look of it.
Right.
You're not the victim anymore once you went in the house.
Right.
And come back out.
No, once you come out, once you come back out the house, you're not the victim.
Because what are you coming to do now? You were safe in the house.
Yeah.
So once you came back out, what were you coming to do? What was it that you were coming to do? The cops were already coming. What are you coming to do? It is a tough thing to call, but if you're losing already, leave it alone. Sometimes we have to call it a spade a spade. If you weren't being a 1-on-5, you're not getting ready to get a knife and beat them one with a knife on 5. You're not getting ready to do that.
What went through her mind when she seen the police there? When she seen the police there, that should have put you at pause right there. That's some mental issue stuff. That's some mental issue stuff right there.
People don't step though. You ever heard say blue screen? You never heard it? I saw blue screen. I just went ham. Some people say stars. Yes. You see blue screen, it's over. You don't know what the fuck you doing. You just in the, you know what I'm saying? You just there. You just in that. That's all you see is tunnel vision. Some people see that.
Oh no, I just if I'm you know.
That beep. Some
I
people
know, I
just
see what you're saying, but
yeah, you never know.
we have to break it up before it even gets that far, especially in that situation.
Right.
It's too many adults around for the internet.
Was it a mother around?
I don't know. I just know that we look at it for the entertainment aspect of it.
Right.
Oh, here we go. You know, and we know at any given time that it can escalate just like that. Especially how fights go. You know, they can go from a fair fight to escalation in 0.5, 0.2 seconds because that's just how we are. We have to quit with this fight club mentality. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. We as adults need to take a handle of certain situations before they get completely out of control, like that did.
But what can you do? I always understand, well, what can you do as a community when somebody will or night? What can you do? Like, I ain't gonna say as a individual, what can we do when you got somebody outside willing a knife and you ain't even got the time?
Let's be honest with ourselves. You know what I mean? Even if you have these kids out here who just don't give two shits about anything.
Right.
Adult, elder,
right,
sibling, like you have some cats out here that just don't give any fucks. They just don't. But you say control. No, they don't.
They do.
You say they do, but they don't.
It just they don't give two fucks.
Some of these cats just don't give two fucks.
And they're young.
And those are the ones that I'm talking. Like not this one. She probably has some other. She.
That's what I said. She has some mental issues to me.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like you have some cats that are just. They might be mental, but at the same time,
what the fuck they don't.
They just out. They already. They out there. What do you do in that scenario then?
I mean,
time. What do you mean they don't give a fuck?
Yeah.
Time.
But like because like okay, so I'm gonna just take this scenario for instance. So she's gone into the house. Break it up.
Yeah, it should have stopped right there.
Once she's gone into the house, break it up. It's over.
Right.
Like because there's the de-escalation situation.
But people
right there.
When she would have went in the house, they'd probably been throwing bottles at her stuff. You know how they do. She'd probably been throwing bottles. Come outside. Or
she just saw blue screen when she walked in the door and realized what the fuck was going on. Right, and she grabbed what she grabbed to go out there to scare them away from her house.
I can understand
and it went the way it went.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can never, in situations like that, you don't know how she was thinking of what was going through her head. You know what I'm saying?
Defend herself.
That's it. Defend everything around her.
That's it.
You know, situations like that.
That's what I said. To me, that's a mental thing. Because tough or not, the police is being called. I stop immediately because I want my life.
The police is her mind frame right there.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's mental right there to be like,
you know what I'm saying? You don't think
F them.
She saw blue screen. Is what I'm saying. Everything was go.
I'm gonna chill on
everything
that. I see the police outside. I'm chilling. I ain't trying to go to jail. I'm gonna catch y'all later when the police ain't here. If it go, you know what I'm saying? If it's that gangster. Because no, that's extra gangster. That's actually going extra. When the police out there, you trying to fight. You are extra. You know you're going to get caught. You know something going to happen. So that's just like somebody fighting in the comfort of somebody. You feel me? Like,
at that point in time, she won't think that she didn't care.
If she doesn't give a fuck. And this is crazy to say because nobody likes, but you have other people's lives on the line.
She felt like her life was on the line when they came
coming back out in that, not coming back outside.
Not back outside.
We gotta look at it from a rational point of view.
You're not thinking rationally in a situation like
that. And I understand that, but now everybody from the outside is looking at it like that. We always talk about black people, but white people are looking at it like, why did she come back out the house? Why did she come back out the house?
I'm thinking that.
And we have to explain,
because
as
a grown man,
she's getting ready to protect her property or something. That's kind of blue.
I said, she seen blue screen
with a knife.
Anything?
I'm just saying,
right.
She
should have had the strap.
With a knife.
She came out there with a strap. I would have chilled. Y'all start breaking my windows. That's when I'm gonna start shooting at you.
It's a bad situation.
Like I said, all around. It's just terrible. All around. All around is terrible.
Like Like I posted with the Derek Chauvin case, I could look at it without a doubt. He guilty. Oh, he did. He had no care in the world for that man. With this case, this dude just did a bad situation.
Right.
And I don't blame him for doing what he's doing. All you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at the police officer. The situation was just fucked up.
It's a crazy situation.
It's a crazy situation, you know.
I just say put anybody in them shoes, man. And you think about that, being a cop. Put any person in the world in them shoes.
Long story short, she should have died. You know what I'm saying?
No, she should.
I don't know, because even if you fired a warning shot to make her stop, you could have killed her. You could have fired one shot and still killed her. You could have shot on her artery. You could have hit her on the back of her leg, on that artery to make you bleed out.
This is what.
Anybody could have made that mistake.
This is what I want to get across.
Not 4 times. Anybody could have made a shot of shooting her
when
one time at least.
When it comes to police officers, if they pull their gun, they're not shooting to fucking injury. Let's stop this. If the people who like shoot them in the leg, like that's not.
Let me give you a scenario. Let's just say the police don't shoot it in.
Let's just say they white.
Right. Well, they might not did shit then. I ain't gonna say they want to did shit. They want to did shit. But then again, no. Let's say the girl stabbed the other girl.
But let's say that's not what happened. Let's just say what happened was what happened, and we saw what happened. You know what I'm saying? Nobody deserves to die in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period.
So what about the other girl that kind of got saved? So what about her?
I mean, she lived, and the other girl died. Either way it goes, somebody died in a situation where they shouldn't have died. Four shots is a little. Okay, I can understand one maybe to scare you. Okay, get off of her. You know, in a spot where it wouldn't hurt her.
It ain't no scare to get off. See, and y'all gotta act like y'all don't understand what police are trained to do.
There's not a safety shot. If you pull out a gun, is deadly force. What is deadly force? If it's pulled, what are they doing? They're not pulling to wing you. Right. If they pull their gun, you have to give me a reason that you pulled your gun, because I don't want you pulling it to wing people. Right. Then that becomes the norm.
Have I told you that police pulled their gun on me before, though?
I've had guns.
I'm just telling you.
I have too. Big motherfucking guns.
But I'm just saying, when they pull their gun, like you say,
then you hear and abroad.
But if they pull their gun out, I expect them to be going for a kill shot. That's what deadly force is. It's not wing'em force.
I know. I don't expect cops to be going for no kill shot. Hell no.
If you're using, what is a gun for?
You may not, but what I am conditioned to.
There's a lot of punks on that force that ain't gonna shoot you in the head. I don't care if they are told to. Who wanna wear a body? You gotta be a real kind of, you know what I'm saying, a real kind of fella to wear a body.
The only
cop or not.
That's a God complex.
The only thing a gun is meant for is killing people or paperweight. That's it. It's not meant for anything else. So if you're pulling out a gun to kill things, it's meant to kill things. That's what guns are meant to do. They're not meant to wing things.
Hold on,
would you have did that situation?
Hold on, Sin. Don't ever say that again. That was corny shit.
But they were made to kill things. Bro. That's all the gun's good for is a paperweight. If you're not killing anything with it,
let's leave that alone.
I'm just saying that's the truth.
So how would you have de-escalate the situation?
That's the corniest shit I've ever heard.
From now that we're hearing everything, you was the cop getting out. Now, how would you have stopped this girl from dying, and how would you have stopped? I just want to know. Just give it your best. Give it your best. How would you have stopped? How would you have stopped?
Me personally, I can't. I kind of, I understand what he did. I kind of understand what he did. As crazy as it might sound, I understand what he did, because a cop's job is to save people's lives. He thought he was saving. So
I'm asking everybody in the world, what would you have did if you was that damn cop?
I can't say what I would have did because I'm not in that situation. So at a time like that, I can't say, because there's no telling what was going through that man's mind. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say, because I'm not
a trained cop.
I'm not saying we are. I'm just saying what we have did as people.
Even if you're trained,
people, humans. What would you have did? What would you have did as an uncle? What would you have did as a grandpa walking up to that situation trying to defuse? What would you have did? Let's hear it.
Scenarios give you different. You haven't had a scenario like that before, right? Scenarios prepare you for. I've never heard of a scenario like that.
That's crazy.
Either way, that girl should have died. That's it.
I don't think she should have died.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll give that much.
Her life is gone. She was 16 years old. She had all her life ahead of her. That could have been handled differently in a different way, and it wasn't, and it was handled in the way it was in the life of Ross. You know what I'm saying? So
Go. So my counter to that is Kyle Rittenhouse.
Hopefully that double gets life.
No, but he was allowed to go home though.
Exactly.
He was allowed to leave the scene.
Like I said, if she was white, this is a whole different scenario. That's America. So I'm not even about to get into all the other shit.
So what would he have did if it was white?
It doesn't matter.
So the person would have been stabbed.
The person probably would have got stabbed because they may not have died.
Okay.
But I could guarantee you,
the cop would have shot that.
He would have shot that person 4 times.
So that person would have been stabbed the hell up.
I'm not even gonna say stabbed the hell up, but the cop wouldn't have.
So that was going down. I mean, I told you the swing was like this.
Bro.
We're talking about seconds. We're talking about seconds here.
You see?
So a white cop, listen, white cop, white people.
But you understand my point.
Shot that? You would think he would have shot.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They wouldn't have killed him.
You wouldn't have shot him.
Look,
so
they would have got accurate.
Stabbed, right?
Look, they would have been on some accurate shit. They would have shot him in the hand,
so what
the
would have happened to the
elbow,
person that was about
the
to be
shoulder.
stabbed?
Like they would have shot him
So what would
like
have happened to the person who just been stabbed, right?
They could have died. They could have lived. Either way it
You
goes.
said they would have been on some accurate shit.
I mean,
bro, it would have been a hand shot, a wrist shot, the elbow shot, and a shoulder shot.
It was 50-50 chance.
I'm just saying.
So they're gonna be that accurate for white people.
The 50-50 chance she had.
Like people think hitting moving targets is like this.
I'm not saying it
ain't. That's what this is why I'm questioning
what
these things.
History has shown us. What it has shown us.
Accurate.
I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying time and time again, no matter what, if the killer is not of any melanin, if there's no melanin in this individual, no matter what type of issue it is or threat that they may pose, they seem to walk away. They end up in handcuffs.
Of course.
Mass murderers end up in handcuffs.
Of course.
People who haven't even inflicted any damage yet get bodied.
So basically, somebody would have just got stabbed that night. Would have been white people.
You had they.
I think that. Think
about it though.
Agreeing with that. I think somebody
hold on
would
one
have stabbed
second.
up if it would have been white.
Hold on
people.
1 second. Did she even get a chance to commit a crime yet?
Man, but by the time he got out there, she was already. I told you.
Did she even?
Mode.
But did she even commit a crime yet, though?
Do you got some seconds to determine that?
Yes or no?
Seconds.
Okay, no. Did she commit a crime? You're talking about you can determine it within seconds, but did she commit a crime?
I don't care when you running out the house. I'm grabbing my fucking gun. If I was the cop, if that shit was going that crazy, I'm gonna grab my strap. That was crazy. When she came out of the house, she was wilding.
You're getting ready to get assaulted.
Like I said, rest in
anything.
But that's
man,
my
that
point.
situation was
You're
crazy.
saying that she's
about
to commit assault
when she
and
came out of the
battery.
house, that was
She
crazy.
She had not assaulted the. You see what I'm saying? Like she's about to, maybe.
Okay,
but they haven't done it yet.
So he needed to get ready. He needed to get ready then. She was
charged
charging when he got there. To
What
me,
if she changed her mind?
Got there.
What if she changed her mind mid fucking thrust?
What?
I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
Listen what I'm saying. I'm playing devil's advocate.
People make split decisions.
I'm just saying. I'm playing devil's. Listen what I'm saying. I'm playing devil's advocate.
You're speaking on what?
Hold on, but I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. I'm playing devil's advocate because you're saying
no.
We're always trying to figure out. Damn, how the hell they get locked up and they just kill this person? Damn, how they get locked up and they just shot all these people? Damn, how they get locked up and took it? They took this bastard to Burger King.
Right. So all I'm saying, if it would have been a white person, that person would have been stabbed up.
But I'm just saying,
chilling, going home, probably going home.
And that's my point. But that's my point. That's what I'm saying. Like, how can you say that if she did stab her, that she was going to die, but now Shorty deserves to die out the gate? Bang, 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 bang. You dead.
I don't know. Now you say that from the standpoint of the person about to get stabbed.
No,
you might be like, I'm glad you
dude.
shot
All this shit is fucked up.
It's all the way fucked. But can I throw something else out
It's a
there?
lot.
Can I ask you another question? You might feel a certain way, and then we're going to go to a break. But I'm gonna ask you another question because this situation is so messed up. How do cops feel about responding to other situations?
I don't know.
They don't give a damn.
I mean, you crazy? Yes, they do.
I mean, because
not all of them
don't respond. What if I'm not even going to that?
I can see now. I can see in the cops' eyes right now that they don't even want to pull. They don't be like pull you. Hell no, they're scared as hell.
That's on them because they've been picking and choosing their responses to every situation they're in.
Bro, you
can't pick and choose which tactics to work for certain situations. It just
We have family that's police. And you can ask him. I'm sure he would have the same shit, same explanation. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. They still got a job to uphold, but at the same time, you know, if they go into a certain section of the city, they're going with a preconceived notion. You see what I'm saying? Let these niggas drive out in Durham. You know these niggas going to do in a certain part of Durham. Right? You know what they're going to do in the south side of Raleigh. You already know how they approach in the scenario in those sections of town. We already know. Right. Send them motherfuckers ass out to Angier. Or Willow Springs. Or Fuquay. You see what I'm saying? Right. Send them out to Morrisville.
They ain't gonna do nothing in Morrisville.
Listen to what I'm saying though. Send them out to Cary.
They ain't doing shit.
Hey,
you guys stop.
We had a phone. We received a phone call that there is a attempted burglary going on, or attempted robbery, attempted murder. Can y'all not do that, please? Right. We're trying to keep our crime down out here. You gonna?
Yeah, I'm saying. I think that even with the police shooting thing, I just think what I said the first time. It's time for us to for us brothers to find our own military or our own police inside of us. And like I said, you have some brothers back in the 60s and the 70s that was ready for it. So we need to find some guys that's really trained for us in every neighborhood and start delegating these guys to different states and the different cities to uphold us. Or I thought it needed to be like, you know how you have the old icy lady, right? You remember how you had the icy lady? So I think somebody need to be a liaison before the cops start coming in our community. Before you start having 5 or 6 white guys come, they need to talk to somebody to see what's really going on. They assess the situation before they get there. You understand? You remember how everybody had the old icy lady, right? Had the old black woman that everybody can talk to. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I guess. Right.
No. We're going to shoot too, because it's so messed up. This thing messed up. It's messed up on all aspects. But you know, we're going to get back. We're going to hit a break. We're going to come back. We're going to hit the comments. I'm going to try to get off this and get to entertainment because I ain't trying to be talking all night. You know, we have other people in the building. You know, they're going to make their way on a little later. But stick on, watch us. You know, get these laughs. Get these laughs because we got shit ready to come. And
New guy game.
Still out here claiming, huh? That's funny. They don't know who you are. They ain't speaking up for you at all. Let them get a whiff of what I'm smoking on. Got a little dose of how they nose roll. See them with their eyes and how they mind go. You might live, but you won't survive long. They can care less what you think about. Easy to get in, but hard to get out. Used to live on, you can't forget about. And you never know a bit. I used to be in a heavy. Grind filthy dirty, get away in the Chevy. Rap about the dirty and break it down with the family. Behind closed curtains. Couldn't keep it down, but I was always working. Late night working. They were in the junction. In and out the city, catch me out, whatever jumping. Kids are no attention. Still ain't saying nothing. Grown ass man, I started making better judgment. I started cutting. No affiliation, had to know that it was coming. Final destination, saying they don't like me. I just think they hate it. But that ain't nothing new. Real bold undertaking. Getting back to the basics. You know the fundamentals. These niggas out here fronting. Faking everything make me sick to my stomach. Robbing at my temple. Self-medicated, getting doses at a mission. Let them get a whiff of what I'm smoking on. Got a little dose of how they nose roll. See them with their eyes and how they mind go. You might live, but you won't survive long. They can care less what you think about. Easy to get in, but hard to get out. Used to live on, you can't forget about. And you look unfamiliar to me. You know I'm still effing, quit stressing. I was busy working regardless while y'all practice two-stepping. We're from tellies to apartments, now we're mortgage and a rent. Never short for making money, cause I thought it was common sense. Bigger picture, it's been a rough
rough road, pouring out a little liquor. I see them come and go, in and out of the mixes, screaming they follow the code. Then they throw it out the window. I ain't getting caught, just going where the wind blows. Took that as a signal. Minimal encounters wasn't part of my agenda. Move forward without you, pretend to stay away. You already know the outcome. Send you to the line, play around, catch a foul one. Lay down groundwork, never being outdone. Solid as a rock, best believe that's where I come from. It ain't nothing like this. Straight raw and uncut, purified and untouched. I hope you like it rough out here. Let them get a whiff of what I'm smoking on. Got a little dose and how they nose go. See it with their eyes and how they mind go. You might live, but you won't survive long. They can care less what you think about. Easy to get in, but hard to get out. Used to live on, can't forget about. You become familiar with me, don't even speak when you see me. Let open wood slush, go hard in the pain until they suffer a concussion. Moving bricks around, pack marijuana under construction. With these long things snapping, just waiting to find ducks. Party like a rock star, heavy in the club light. Money on my mom, fuck the bitch in the love light. Pulling off flicks, making sure that my cup right. Anybody can get it, that's why it's so uptight. Funny games are over, stress me important. Things counted on the dress to get best being recorded. Who wants to be a millionaire? Spend a little fortune on the happy market, ready to get condoms. So recorded if the well runs dry, and the price gets marked up. Victory lap before the Dutch gets marked up. Northeast Metro, where I got my start at. Don't talk me to death, show me where your heart at. The streets. The streets. Yeah. EA. It's time to let the dogs off the leashes. Season for the treason. Niggas be the reason why I'm riding with my deacons. If you're making dirty money, all your rules be a secret. Scan these niggas play, change the rules, hard to breathe it. Squares in my circle, bitch, niggas in their DNA. You don't mix like oil and water. This ain't my flame. Street meet the four brickers, have a nice day. Tall dog skin, shit, my shorty gon' chocolate. Cool, calm, all the time. Thanks to all that broccoli. Ripping on my great time, let's go. Give me Uncle Gavin, he is Central. You fucking with a grown people there. Hustle trees on the phone, call the boost by Timberland. You know this how we roll. So the wet the line like I keep some of it. I gave a bitch my heart, my phone critical with the repo. Rest in both rows like the Chevy El Camino. Like the Vivo, I might jack your Tito. I'm a young nigga, big bro. Never disrespected it. Never checking it. Sometimes players fuck up too. Care to correct the nigga. What you tell a nigga with two black eyes? Nothing can't hurt. Y'all told me twice. Some real niggas, fake niggas, I try. The truth always comes to the line. Been breaking bread, leaving crumbs for the bitches. Yeah, stay the rap. I use your mind, your own business good. We can build bridges, but the tunnels keep it bubbling. You just now discovering the other form of hustling. Might drown, jumping in, thinking you can swim, but it's a whole new environment. Chew you up like vitamins, string you up and play you like a violin. All sorts of violence. Wonder why these niggas up behind the clock. The climate keeps changing, we adapt, no complaining. Better have the explanation of that package gets paid. If it touchdown, if you know we such down, then it's worth the penalty. Once you accept the situation, a little motivation. And I go to the pay attention, Bruce Lee and stimulation. You can't be advanced without the basics. The rules I didn't make it with these fools that refuse to embrace it. What you tell a nigga with both lips busted. Anything you say you can't trust it. Still making your hands with the niggas I came up with. Yo, these other niggas I don't even fuck with.
So, welcome back to the effing podcast.
Welcome back.
We gave everybody a chance to go refill their drinks, go roll up, whatever it is you need to do, because we're in the second half of the show. see Baki has joined us. So,
What up, though?
Saturated Saturdays is the effing pod. I'm your host, Branson.
I am your co-host, Kelly Joe.
Buggy.
Buddha.
And I'm going to just let Buddha go to the comments because we didn't even take any comments. And the new guy, I'm sure he'll be back again eventually. Like, he'll be in and out. You know what I'm saying? That's how family does.
Keep me strong though.
All right, let's see where we at. All right, Revolution. I already know where this is going. Yo. Like, the people you asking to see body cam footage is voted on. That's when you know when it's a cover up. Nah, seriously, the people you asking to see camera footage voted on. They said in NC you have to have a court order first before they can release the video. They were bullying the girl. Depends on who you're asking. Top of the effing to the effing. What's the effing business? I'm ready to touch down in life worth earning. What up, cousin?
What up, cousin?
She even called the police, I believe. 88 in the building. We should not need to see the video. It is traumatic. They don't show videos for any other group. But then again, this is America. Exactly. I didn't watch it yet. I'm tired of watching that shit. What's good, Weeble?
Weeble is ancient.
They have to. We still slave. This modern day lynching. That's how I feel. I can show you 1,000 plus videos where police are being stricken with bullets and poles and punches. And that person still makes it to the next day. The fact that we even have to defend or debate some police activities is getting wild. I have seen other folks actually stab a cop and not get shot. You know what I mean? Every adult does not have good sense, but every cop should.
Can I before I just want to say this real quick. Every situation is different. You're saying you've seen the cops taken, shot at, stabbed, but there were other people involved, and there was a third party. You're not counting the third party. It's another person, and it kind of looks like their life is in danger.
There's a backstory. We just don't know it yet. 13. She was 13. The cop was wrong. He is trained for that. She was not breaking any laws. In Ohio, you have the right to do whatever if someone comes to your home. She was 16. 16 is super young, too. I call bullshit. This shit sounds crazy as fuck, to be honest. Legally lynching. It started with the VHS tapes. I forgot what they were called. Then you have World Star, which stoked this culture. Yeah, World Star. It's always been legal. How do you know that was her dad? Wasn't that a group home? Congratulations! You received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Yay! Right, I heard they all lived there. They were foster kids. Yeah, but you're mentoring a cause. We know the environment breeds contempt. So what? She should still have made it to the next day. I don't think the people who came to fight lived there. Ration. Oops. New guy. Were you that rational at 16? You're thinking as an adult. Look, I don't think I knew him at 16, but I knew around 20 something.
He was not.
Hey, man, that's my dude. He shot her 4 times. That's not rational. Branson, what are you talking about? White people shoot first. Ask questions later. Anybody that's been in the fight has been in that blackout zone.
Right. Blue screen.
Not at all. One of the stories stated they did. There's so many different stories being told. Exactly. Yes, there are a million versions of what happened. That cop was not trying to save anyone's life. Letting off 4 shots could have killed them both. Police shoot to kill. So you're telling me using deadly force is not all the options for every situation, and this is why training and people's mentalities are ass. I've had a gun pulled on me too also. Hey, welcome to my world.
Yeah, welcome.
Stabbing is not guaranteed to kill. 4 shots, on the other hand, definite kill. I don't know. 50 got shot 9 times. One of my family members were being raided for drugs, and I was there. Hey, I know a story where somebody's house was being. Never mind. I would have took the chance to see. I would have took the chance to see what would have happened after I said stop. He shot 4 times and didn't miss. Police job is not to save lives. The police job is to uphold the law. She was not breaking Ohio law. It's as simple as this. Show up for local elections. Do something in the community or watch in silence. Malcolm X said we need to police our own neighborhoods. Yep. Who is volunteering to be the advocate for Angier? In Durham? You want me to go out? You want me to go in Durham? You want me to go on an Yo, brothers used to be out. Never mind. Agreed. 100%.
Those are different days.
Bucky! And that's the easiest way
This time already.
to do something. Bucky had to come make an appearance for his timeouts.
So we just gonna leave that alone. We're gonna jump into the entertainment aspect of it, which is still kind of sad in a way because they put DMX to rest today, and X is definitely gonna be like after I had the week to reflect on, listen to all this stuff,
Everything.
and it gives you a chance to really take everything in. And yes, X is gonna be best. Extremely.
They brought them. They did all right though. I watched them on the back of that monster truck today, and then thousands and thousands of motorcycles just following behind them, and everywhere he went through New York. You know what I'm saying? It was beautiful for what.
That's dope. He deserved
It
it.
was nice to see him.
The type of games we play, how's it going down?
I mean,
That was my shit.
he had an effect on a lot of people's lives. Like, and that is what music is really all about. That's what music is all about, is being able to change people. Hopefully for the good, but and then having them relate to what you're going through, because he was relatable to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it's just sad, it's a passing that, we're really going to take heart in the hip hop community. And then on top of that, Shock G passed the other night. Shock G, the one who put the set in your panties.
That's the first dance I really learned how to do was hump dance.
I mean, like, I did the Humpty dance for Shock G the other night. Because at the end of the day, that is one of the greatest hip hop songs ever.
I once got busy in the Burger King bathroom.
Right.
Come on, man.
Look.
Dance is your chance.
to do that.
Oh, do it, baby.
And copyright is real, because I wanted to play that tonight. I wanted to play that, but copyright is real, and I don't want to
give me move.
I don't want to run into those. But I want to play the Humpty, or another one of my favorites, Do What You Like.
Oh,
Nick,
sex packets, yo.
Look, back when there was that fun element of hip hop, it was just fun. We were just getting trashed and having a good time. Sex Packets was dope. And I remember that album. Yes, I do. Yeah, I played Do What You Like the other night too. But it puts things into perspective.
Every week for the past 3 weeks.
Puts things into perspective. But I'm gonna touch on that part in a minute, because that's going to be in our meaty topics of the night. But yeah, definitely rest in peace to Shock G. The nose. He'll always be known for the nose. Always. Right. Always. And getting busy in the Burger King bathroom.
And getting busy
in the Burger King bathroom.
Who's got busy in the Burger King bathroom?
I like to think I study hip hop a lot, and that is the first time I ever heard a reference to having relations, not only in a fast food place, but the bathroom. So, shout out to Shock G for bringing that to light. So now we're going to jump into the next topic. What we got before I jump into the next one? Because I know they want to RIP Shock G.
I don't know, man. You know these people be haters sometimes.
Never knew a hooker that could share. I mean, like the Shock G.
And that's the easiest way to do something. Oh, hold on. Man, it's a fucked up world we live in. That's why I have a price under my pillow.
I drank, yeah.
That's why I have a price under my pillow.
Peace, maybe.
Peace or prize?
Peace.
Peace. I'm thinking of peace under my pillow.
Damn.
That would make sense.
Yo, I like your homie, yo. I like him. I don't know why I like him, but he always make y'all drink. I like him. What up, Skeeter Hawk, yo? Fuck that. Sex Packet was the first CD I owned.
Woo. Talk about some good nights listening to that. Like, to do a drink for Shock G. And then we're going to jump to the next topic, which is Redman, Method Man first. Who watched it? Anybody watch it?
I missed it.
I watched the whole thing.
I missed it.
You missed it.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy the whole thing though.
You didn't enjoy
Like
the
the
whole
very
thing?
beginning of that shit, bro, I was mad though, man.
But I did save it for me to watch for later. I just never got to it.
It's gonna be some spoilers.
I mean, see, we can spoil. Well, you said your way.
I mean, shit,
The
y'all
very
talk about
whole
it.
first half was lackluster to me, bro. Like it was shit that I didn't even know.
I mean,
Did you know all the songs in the beginning? Did you watch it?
I watched it.
Did you know the songs in the beginning?
I didn't know all of them. I didn't know all of them.
I know a lot of them shits though, bro.
I knew most of them.
I didn't know
like the first half.
I knew most of them.
I didn't know all of them. I knew most of them though. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I took from the verses is Reggie Noble is the top
One of the
10
best
MC
personalities.
with that, like,
Period.
period.
Also,
Top 10
I love
MC of
Reggie.
all
Yeah.
time. Like, that's how dope Redman is. That's what I took from it. And I also took that Meth is just as dope.
Great performer.
And they give the greatest show. The greatest show.
Have you ever been to a live show?
No. I'm just saying, you don't take me everywhere. Leave me something.
I wish I could see Buddha face.
Leave me something.
I'm not even gonna say that.
That's I'm just
you know what I
saying.
was. You know what I was about to say, but I'm not even gonna say that
It's
to you.
cool. But nah, I mean,
But you're not.
whatever.
You already know what I'm about to say, but you're not.
It's cool. It's cool. You know, whatever. But nah, and
You know how many times they've been here,
I'm about to say, yeah.
They love it, yeah.
dude?
who don't
Yeah.
love it?
And especially at the Lincoln, yo, like you know how much love they show at the Lincoln.
Who don't love it here? Like everybody comes here, which is good. I love that.
Mercy.
Well, hopefully they go back out and I get to check them. So, you know, but I did check the verses though, and it was dope. It was super dope.
I don't think the whole thing was dope
I missed it. Once again, so I can't, you know.
I mean, I thought it was dope, and then like you know,
And I saw a lot of fucked up shit on the breath control. To me personally though, man, where they cut out the backdrop or the back track, and it was just him rapping. Well, Method, I saw a lot of fucked up. Red is just red for me, man. But man, we fucked up a few times.
where they fucked up, they were fucked up. I'm sure they were super.
La
you
la
know?
la 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 la
I mean,
la la.
And then, is it really a concert? Like, I mean, I kind of guess I can deal with like F-ups. It's more or less just the salute to you being one of the hottest entertainers that have entertained people. That's what I see verses as. I see verses as just the tip of the hat to an artist. Like, you're really that dope. And that's how I saw that one. So, you know, there's supposed to be one Mother's Day.
Oh shit, that is him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, there's supposed to be more Mother's Day. I gotta do the info search on it. I'll have that next week. And nobody wants that Jodeci smoke. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing just let everybody know that don't nobody want that Jodeci smoke.
Everybody want that Jodeci smoke.
Huh? What you got?
Everybody want that Jodeci smoke. That Jodeci has to perform, bro. What was the last shit that you seen in Casey and JoJo out there performing?
Wait, Versus isn't performance.
Nah,
Versus is bring your best song.
He was the last shit I seen in Casey was like he was fucked up, bro. Yeah, he wasn't killing it. He was killing it.
As long as they just let the song play, they ain't gotta
do
sing.
that.
They ain't gotta sing.
You was not about to tell KC that he cannot sing. You just sit there and just listen to the music play. You was not about to tell KC extra ass that he can't sing his own song.
Let me tell you this: as much as I've destroyed like Jodeci songs, I can live with Casey destroying his own song. He wrote it because I've destroyed it several times. So I can definitely, live if he destroyed it. But don't nobody want that Jodeci song. Nobody.
When I was a teenager, there was this girl that used to call me JoJo. I used to have a bald head.
My cousin right now look like which one of them things going for? JoJo?
Ooh yeah.
That's KC. Ooh yeah.
No.
I know Casey, but ooh yeah. JoJo.
Rated used to look just like JoJo. Like that's. I have one who looked like JoJo, and then the other one looked like Tevin Campbell. Like growing up with something else. But there will be more verses on the way, and I'm actually looking forward to it. The Mother's Day one. I just can't remember.
I haven't heard anything. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know for sure, but it's going to be. As you know, it'll be R&B. Was it music? Was it music and Maxwell?
Maxwell. He's supposed to do this shit with D'Angelo.
I don't know. I maybe I'm throwing people in that should do it on Mother's Day.
That would be dope though.
Ooh, music and Maxwell.
Man, Maxwell was smoke music.
You said smoke?
Smoke. Maxwell, come on, man. You
Andy Stone and Jill Scott.
Maxwell was smoke music?
Smoke. As my homie say, smoke him like a Tuka pack.
Not smoke. Like I think music might. I got to think about it. What we got? Smoke? Like Watch trying to fold it?
Maxwell. Music. And I love music. But Maxwell? That is definitely not the caliber of verses he would need.
He only has one album, like
bruh.
Like
you trying to set this man up? What the fuck is wrong with you? You foul. Yeah. Wasn't one of Shot G's song when we first heard Tupac?
Yeah.
What you like?
I meant. What you meant? What you meant, Skeet Hawk?
What you like?
That verses was great. Damn it up, correct? Drink, bitch. I enjoyed the verses. Red is so energetic. They had a lot of guest appearances.
EPMD was there.
My phone is FEF up. I'll just stow. The question is, would JoJo come sober? Hell no. We don't even come sober. We pregame before the show. Why would he come sober?
Up together before the show.
And hold up, who sponsors it? Does it Ciroc like so like?
Man, he
got street vendor sponsor.
They're looking for a different spot.
A hot bill of peas for that crystal and stuff. They're gonna hit that shit real good. Hit the stage.
Denver that don't legalize all drugs. They're looking for a Denver sponsor.
Denver legalize everything.
Dude, it's like
weed, shrooms, all types of shit never going down. I think maybe acid got passed too. Like it's all type of shit going
They
on.
got me on weed or shrooms. So it was some weed or shrooms.
I'm trying to move to Denver.
Denver, state economy is booming too. You know,
I ain't gonna feel it on behalf.
Control. Shout out my cousin out there in Denver. So we're going to do the next topic, a topic switch. I heard y'all talking about it. That's why I left out earlier and stuff like that, because that's how real this show is, you know, dealing with getting older. We were talking, you know, it was talked about earlier, you know, how are you dealing with it? Are you good with it? Is it tough? How do you feel about it? Like, you know, because everybody like, well, you know, it is what it is, but everybody deals with it differently. You know, you remember what you once looked like before, what you could do before to where you're at now, and are you taking it gracefully or are you having a hard time with it?
It's gonna be a little hard at first, but graceful is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? That black don't crack. And I don't look my age, so I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I say my little stuff here and there just because I get a year older, but other than that, I'm good with it. I'm ready to get my gray hair in, and you know what I'm saying? Be able to talk to the little youngins, and they're already calling me auntie. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the that's the one before you get to grandma. So,
yeah,
you know,
they already calling me auntie. Like, I'm okay with that because that means, you know, you coming to auntie for some wisdom, and that's what I'm about to give you because I've been through it already. So what you need to know, babe? You know.
How you dealing with it?
I'm cool with it. Women handle that shit a lot differently than we do, honestly.
What's good?
I think we take it cool. Kelly was tripping a little about it earlier, though.
That's because I know I'm a year older.
See gray hair.
I got gray hair, but y'all won't see it.
I think that shit good. See.
You might not be dealing with it as gracefully as you might not be dealing with it as gracefully as
I
yeah.
embrace my gray. I love my gray. You know what I'm saying? My mother's hair is white gray, and she is my complexion. I love it. I'm ready to turn and mix up. You know what I'm saying? But
you just said we weren't going to see it.
Not now because it ain't good. It ain't where I wanted to be showing off.
You want the whole.
Yeah,
like,
let me get a little bit more. I just got a few strands. Can I get somewhere? It's obvious that I got it. Y'all won't see it right now, though.
You know what's funny?
What?
Every other week, I swear I find a piece of lint.
You thought.
And it's not lint. That shit don't bother me.
I got two.
Like, I love it. Like, I'm ready. My sister's locks is changing at the root, and they're starting to turn gray, and I'm so ready for that. I'm just ready.
Yeah, I thought I had some lint in my root.
No.
I ain't seen a difference in my fucking. So, like, maybe, like, once that shit get different, like, when my stroke ain't right, then I could ask me that question.
What he said the fucking, what was this shit? It's the original shit. The
corn and the marshmallow?
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait. The what? Wait.
The corn and the marshmallow.
The corn and the, what the fuck is
Wait.
that? What is the,
wait.
I don't know. What is the
I kept saying coin, the coin and the marshmallow. Like,
what is that?
Hold on.
Please explain.
Wait.
No, wait.
Damn it, man.
I mean, you the one who said it. Go ahead.
I don't remember that, bro. I fucked it up, man.
The corn.
I did it like all over again.
Can somebody please explain the corn and the marshmallow?
It's like putting a marshmallow
It's a
in
marshmallow in a coin slide.
That's
what he
what
meant.
it is.
That's what he's supposed to say.
Oh, so
I don't know how to do it. So I be doing that shit.
So
and that's where his stroke game gonna fall off. That's
that's how he's determining on if
that's how he's determining.
Yeah.
So nobody's going through midlife crisis. Nobody.
I'm going through midlife crisis, though. It hasn't affected my
Hold on, define midlife crisis. Because I've been on quarantine. I've been locked in the house.
Like I said, how are you dealing with, like, is it like, I'm cool with it? Because some days I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm cool with it. What are you not okay with, though? Like, are you feeling old? Your knee not the same?
No, I definitely am a little older. You hurt in places that you didn't really used to, you like he say, I wake up and think I got lit or string. Is that a string? It's a lot of loose damn strings in this damn. It's a lot of loose strings in this damn house, and you see more and more. Like, so it's like, I just have my days with it. Like you said, they call me Uncle at work, which is the next one is Granddad. So I mean, like,
and I'm a great aunt, and it's like that great.
You're moving up the ladder of.
I'm a great aunt. That great fucks with me. I'm telling you. And I got a whole lot of great nieces.
You're moving up the ladder of, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm asking, how are y'all doing?
When you call me Uncle, I just don't feel old though.
Niggas they don't call me Uncle. They call me OG.
What same thing?
I get that. That's what I get, man.
That's even worse than
That's why I'm over here like, hold up. They don't even say they like, what up, OG? What up, young blood?
Now, what age qualifies you to be said OG?
I don't know. You my older brother, so I'm always trying to figure this out.
But if they're calling you OG, then obviously it's younger than what
It's 35 and up, I think. Like that's probably when they're gonna start calling you that shit.
What, Uncle OG?
Both.
So am I double OG?
Yes, you're double OG. And then when you become Granddad, that's triple OG. Triple OG.
Triple.
You see what I'm saying? So right now you're just double OG. Damn. I'm just saying.
Right. It's okay, Buddha.
I'm still gonna be doing some nasty ass shit at Triple OG though.
We know why.
I just need to hold that down.
But see, sexually, I'm perfect. Like, I'm probably even better than ever because now it's more.
Then it might be one of them days that you just don't get right. You're like, damn, I gotta go to the blue pill.
Oh, OG is worse than How is it worse than though? I assume that's more like a. Oh shit! Oh, I respect this thing. Yo, what up, OG? Like,
OG.
Yeah, but respect Unc too. You know what I'm saying?
Unc is more like, hey man, what's happening? Hey, what's up, Unc? How you doing? OG is like, oh shit, let me hold my. Yo, what's up, OG? How you, my nigga? Can I ask you something?
You could be an Uncle OG. All in one.
Uncle OG.
Yeah, Uncle OG.
Don't call me that.
Uncle OG.
Uncle OG Buddha about to pull up on the show.
But like I said, like I deal with it good. Like I deal with getting older good. Like
I think this topic is fucking with Booty.
Look, what
you just brought some things to him he didn't have before this topic.
Cause now I'm thinking like,
what you really
saw me out here like, yo, what's good, OG? How you, OG? They'll never be like, yo, what's up, Unc? What's good, Unc? No, they be like, yo, what's good, OG?
So after you,
I ain't out in the streets. Talk about no street nigga up here, nigga. Like.
So for me, after I, burn a little and I sit down, I start coming up with life questions. I got a lot of questions about life once in a while. And age is, I feel great. I feel amazing.
I feel amazing, so I gotta go up like 4 flights of stairs.
I feel amazing.
I'm like, fuck this shit.
But I also see my.
I'm about to say, I got 2. You can go up and down twice.
You know what I'm saying? That's 4 flights. I just said that I don't want to do that right now.
But see,
one step at one flight at a time.
Yes, I felt.
You better what's that?
That first.
Did you roll or did you tumble?
Slid. Like, socks, carpet, slide.
Did you get up or was it a
hell? Did your hip pop or did your knee pop?
Nah, I got up. I'm just glad I didn't put a hole in that wall. That's all I'm saying. But, I mean, age is, some days, it wasn't age, it was socks and carpet. You know how that slick slide.
Yeah, but after your ass got the fuck up, you felt your age, though.
Right?
Yeah, so I'm all right.
Okay, but here's where you see your age at, though. Your kids. Yeah. Now let's have this talk.
Oh,
I shut the whole room up. You see your age in your children, because when you look at your kids, like I'm looking at Sin. I saw your look at your kids, and they were small. I mean, like crawling like babies, and then you look at them and they're playing baseball, washing cars, drawing, doing all types of, you know what I'm saying? And now that's when you really think about your age. That's when age really, because you look at your kids, you're like, you done grew.
You haven't got
right
that
in front of my
man.
You grew right in front of my face.
Mine was when I took my oldest to high school for the first time. When we was walking down the high, when we was walking down the hallway.
See, why you do this to us right now, bro?
Now he about to,
you know, because I know
I'm fine. Like that shit don't bother me.
You haven't got to the high school stage yet.
Triple OG. Anyway, no, the reason the reason I did this is, you know, because I know people out there feel the same way. You know, it's going to get you one way or another.
I thought I got nastier at older age, though.
Of course, I say
you learn more.
Yeah, you're way more perverted than you were when you were 21. 21, you were just trying to get in the box. Mm-hmm. Now you have ways that you're going to methodically destroy her.
Can we not use that word?
Methodical.
No, destroy.
And then he emphasized that shit.
Methodic?
Methodic. Well, methodically please her. Like it went from I'm just happy to get in the box. Now it's a method to my madness when I get the box. And you know that's just something I like to, you know, ask how everybody's doing. We're getting a little bit older. That's all.
I feel good.
I do feel good.
Today.
Only today?
Yeah.
You have days?
Yeah.
So you do feel it good?
Yeah. But I feel good today though.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I have days. Like some days I'm like
my hamstring act the fuck up, man, and I can't sleep. So I gotta make sure. As long as I stay prepared, I'm good.
That what we got?
Here he go. I'm just gonna blow this smoke and have a good laugh. I'll be cool. He gonna die once AJ fuck with his stroke.
Mm-hmm. Eventually.
This the new generation. OG stands for old guy. What the fuck?
Yeah, I won't be thinking about that shit every time I hear that, man.
Well, fuck, I know. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Not even that. That's my older brother.
So hold on. When did Gangster get taken out of it? Because I thought like it's not original Gangster no more.
Nothing is the same no more.
It's just old guy. I don't like that one.
Right?
Yeah, like
okay. Onk is the word. OG is worse than Onk. I'm telling you. Uncle OG.
Nigga, I'm from the Met. I will not take this disrespect. Yo, I will not. I will not, nigga. I was raised in the Met of South Carolina. I will not be disrespected. I'm trying to tell you. Don't do this. Don't y'all do this.
OG, triple OG. Oh,
it's old
guy. It's old guy now. Like they just old Gangster out of there. Like, oh man, that's wild. Gangster sounded a little better now.
Nope. Guy.
It's
old guy.
It's just old guy. I mean, golly darn.
He said golly.
He said golly darn.
I mean, it is what it is. Like.
Yeah, that sounds like some old man shit. Gee golly darn.
I'm old. I'm old.
I
am old. I guess I'll come to terms with it the best that I can. Like, since I can't get my convertible with Corvette and stuff, I guess I'll just come with everything else. What we got, boo? We got anything?
guy.
I got the youngest out of everybody, so I think.
You got the who?
The youngest?
The youngest what?
Child. Unless you had a new one. You got a new one?
No.
Okay.
What are you doing?
What is you doing, baby?
Yeah, baby. Come on, baby.
Son will be 6 next month.
Nah, I do that. Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
That's why I looked at you like, no, he does,
fine.
man.
It's just a few months though.
You out the game?
It's up to the universe. Don't give me one more, I'll take it.
Man, drugs and poison.
It's like the pregame was. So you're saying you'll take another one right now?
I'll take that sober. Yeah.
Drugs and poison.
But y'all know that shit too.
Would you take another one right now? Yeah, she's saying that.
Give me a whole gang right now. And a little bit more money.
See, I ain't mad at nation building, yo. I'm not.
That's real, man. You know,
like especially at this age.
Would you take another one right now? Damn, everybody. I'm not taking no more. I'm not. Look, and I'm glad my family's going to get bigger.
That's close to age also, though, man.
I'm glad my family's going to get bigger. It's just not going to be by me. I stopped. So, hey, I'll be welcome to whatever doing dishes come on through. Just I feel the love in the air now. He does.
And then he thought.
He does.
And then he thought about it.
But
and then I'm old enough to help his mama if he need to. You know what I'm saying? I have one.
I
got 3 boys.
And they close to age.
And one is, I'm not even going to say it on camera.
That shit quirk like a motherfucker. That vibrated. It ain't even quirky. Your lip vibrated.
I got 3 boys. I'm good money. If they don't repopulate the earth for us, man, you know, then I failed. You know what I mean? Like, that's what a boy is.
I'm definitely out to get it. Like, that'd be hard.
If they don't get the girl that wifey always wanted for her, I don't know what to tell her.
How are you done?
You said what?
All these posts you do about raw sex, how are you done?
Oh, shit.
Is it necessarily raw?
Just because I make the post doesn't mean like just because I make the post, like just because it's the post made doesn't mean it's necessarily raw.
You look offended.
I kind of like but no.
I'm a ball. Did you say something?
But I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. You're the one who's entertaining. I'm not even entertaining. No, that's what you said. You said I want a team. I want more. I'm out.
I would take one. Yeah.
Okay, I'm out.
I would love that, honestly. But if it doesn't happen, I won't be mad at that either.
I'm out. I don't want any more. I'm good. So you know, I'm content. Like maybe a couple of years ago, before this side was all gray, yeah, maybe. But now that the grays are winning on this side, nah, I'm good.
You gotta get back in the game, man.
Why? I don't want to chase.
I'm not talking about like make more kids.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't want to chase. I don't want to change any more diapers unless they're like grandkids or something. Like you can give the child back. Like I don't think I can go through that.
Grandkids now.
I don't think I can go through the process of waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, like why could you get the child back?
Like I can't do 4
Fire station.
Right.
Walmart. Like you know you're places that you can drop them off where you will not be charged. But I can't do 4 in the morning feedings or stuff like I can't.
I like shit like that.
I'm not getting old. My kids are.
Good way to look at it. Nice. Great way to look at it.
Good question, Baki. I'm not having no more kids. My baby is 17 and my oldest had made me a grandmother.
I'm scared mine won't do that.
And then you come behind with a baby behind that.
I mean, if you want to play like that, all right. Yeah. I had to.
Like, how was that? After your child has a baby, like.
Nah, if that happens, I'm definitely out the game. I'm gonna take that baby. I'm gonna take that baby. Yep. That's my baby.
That's his baby.
That grandbaby, my baby.
That's his baby. I'm not tripping, but wow, like if
I'm not having a cat for my kid.
It's always hot, like cause that's just the
my
weird.
uncles do it. All of them, actually. All my uncles do it.
That's my uncle. He won. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta change my uncle. Hold on.
It's not like that though.
It is.
Yes.
It is. It is.
Mothers and daughters pregnant at the same time and shit.
I have a 15-year-old. My tubes are tied, and I'll be 50 next year. I'll fall out. Goddamn drink. I'll fall out the fuck if I found out I was pregnant. I have 3 grandchildren by my oldest son, who is 32. No more kids. LOL. I would that.
Yeah, I can't do that. Like that was the experience.
All the babies.
One more still.
Dope. Just let me know. Can I at least come to the gender reveal party? Because that's the hint thing now. Where they let you know if you support her girl. That's the hey. Anything? All right, so we're gonna hit the last couple of topics. At this age, can you possibly come in love at first sight? Is there a such thing as love at first sight? Is that a real thing?
Happens to me.
It happened to you?
Love or lust? Or fucking?
Love lust.
Love lust.
All one word. Love lust is one word.
So is it possible? Is that a real thing?
It is a long scenario.
Scenario?
Yeah. But you know me, I got to go, extra into it. You can fall in love with your child at first sight. You know what I'm saying? That's love at first sight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, I'm not talking about
what?
Okay. I'm sorry.
But you can't about to meet somebody and fall in love with them at first sight. If something like that happened, y'all seen each other before. Somewhere, somehow, some other way.
So you do believe in love at first sight? What about you? You believe in love at first sight? I don't believe it. I don't believe in love at first sight. This is just me. Because
you only think with your dick.
And that's why it's less than first sight. It's not love. It's you don't know nothing about this person, so how are you in love with them?
That
you
vibe,
know
bruh. Connection, bruh. That energy, bruh. All that.
Yeah, that shit.
I'd say you're in lust at first sight. I believe because like I said this week when it comes to dating.
Lust is sexual though, right?
Yes, lust is
okay,
sexual.
so what if it's not sexual?
If you pay what you watch wrestling.
But we're talking first sight. We're talking first sight. This is first sight. Like I see her for the first time. Am I in love? Or am I really in lust? Like I see her.
Yeah, but just because you see her like that the first time you see her and you feel something for it don't mean it has to be sexual. So you don't always lust.
You say because I see her.
I mean, you did okay.
No,
you may think.
No. Because I look. A lot of people think like, and I'm not like this. I'm going to clarify this. When you see somebody in person, you ain't said nothing. You haven't said anything to each other. I just see. All I've seen is your physical. You haven't said 2 words to me yet. Now, once I get to know you and it comes in, then I can possibly play it was kind of love at first sight, but it was lust at first sight, which transformed into love at first sight. Kind of like that. No, I mean, that's just how it's just like, okay, so what I said earlier, when you meet somebody, you're getting ready to date somebody, for me personally, I see a woman. I think most people are average. Looking. 6, 7, 5, 6, 7 range. Now, we start giving points after that. Like jump you up.
Kevin Samuels show.
I mean, but I think that is an accurate account of it. I really do, because you're adding on points to a person. You see what I'm saying? That's how we see them, and then we start catching their traits, their personality, what they got going on, and that gives them points. So if they start out at a 6 or 7, and at the end of all of it, they're still at a 6 or a 7, that should be cause that they're probably not worth being because they didn't accrue any points to get them out of that range already, or the points they accrued got taken away by something else. Just my thought pattern on the situation. So me personally, I don't necessarily believe that love at first sight it can blossom into that. You could use that down the line, but I think it's lust. Just me personally.
Normally y'all have some slick shit to say. Especially Mr. Thoughtabaki, but okay.
I do believe in love at first sight, though.
Of course, I got a lot of lust at first sight. You know what I'm saying? Let's say what I had to say about it.
It's hard running after an 8-year-old. It really is.
And you said 8, so just take that down a couple of years, 3 and 2,
Nah, nigga, 3 ain't running like an 8-year-old. Nigga, 8 got muscles.
You're right, but just knowing that this 3-year-old
and 8 don't listen.
To get to this,
8 definitely don't listen. And 9 is a. You know what? Nope, that's teenage love. It's a soul tie. Infatuated at first sight, lust. What about the couple who have fell in love at first sight and have stayed together for over 20 plus years? That was lust that turned into love.
That's what I think it was. I think it was lust that turned into love. You created the love out of it. You know how they say men are visual, so they were looking at your before they even thought about what you were thinking about.
What?
That's what you were thinking about.
Oh.
You were sizing that up in the beginning. You weren't thinking about, I love this one. No, I'm sizing her. That's not what you're thinking about. I'm sizing her up. I'm getting ready to, because I want her sexually, let me go ahead and see if she's a whole package.
I know Kelly ain't acting like she learned something new.
I believe in love at first sight. So to ask me, this question, like I said what I said about it.
Oh.
I can't really get too much more into it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know me, my energies and all that type of stuff. So I believe it can happen, and it don't have to be sexual.
I mean, after a certain age, I definitely don't think love at first sight is after you reach a certain age.
Because after a certain age, and sometimes some people ain't looking for that no more. So that's not what they're gonna get.
Or if you got everything you want plus a big booty. I'm in love, bro. At first sight.
So you saw the booty first.
No, yeah.
So you were in love with the booty, which is lust.
No,
he loved the
booty, and then I fell in love with the vibe, and I was like, oh shit, this is the whole package.
He loved the booty first. Like, damn, I love that booty.
Mm-hmm. True.
And then went from there.
True. Like I said, we all see things differently. I just particularly don't see it like that. So be it. Anything? So I guess we're going to end it on the high or drunk sex. That's going to be the freaky, geeky,
high.
My dick just works different if I'm drinking like that.
Give me some high dick. I don't want no drunk dick.
Mm-hmm. I smoke and cook at the same time.
I will too, but I mean high sex. High sex is more, like I said, it's more meticulous. It's more thought out. Drunk sex is just
drunk sex.
It's just,
I might not remember that shit. Yeah, you might not remember what what you did the next morning. You might not remember who you fucked with that last night.
Drunk
That's the
sex
drunk.
is
How
dangerous.
you gonna know who the fuck is you up under or you own or whatever? Drunk, you just might not know in the morning.
Drunk sex is dangerous.
Also might fuck you up too if I get drunk too.
Yeah.
Drunk sex is dangerous. Like, because drunk sex is, like you say, it's just out. It could possibly be out of control.
Just like drunk head is sloppy. High head is
oh.
Drunk head
Now
is
we getting technical.
Drunk head is
Drunk head is disgusting.
Drunk head. Let all that shit go. Let all that shit go.
Trigger boy.
Look, I'm just saying, like,
that's different.
That's different for y'all.
What is it like for y'all?
Sometimes it can be the worst.
Oh, us giving y'all a drunk head?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it gotta be.
You said it gotta be, and then you co-signed it?
I mean, I'm grown. I eat pussy, bro. So yeah. I'm not gonna eat pussy drunk. I'm gonna be all on her knee. You gotta be precise with this shit, man.
You gonna be on your knees.
On her knees. So you get better when you drunk eating pussy? You can't drive, but you can eat pussy really well?
Who can't drive?
I mean, like,
yeah. Okay.
Who can't drive?
Well,
I always make it back home.
You know, we run across a lot of mere mortals, and I look at the mere mortals. I'm like, that's what a mere mortal looks like. Because
I can't handle my alcohol.
We know.
Exactly.
We know. You and alcohol are not the best of it. Like, it's cool. That's why you want to meet. You don't need to meet, but nah, like.
Did he say he's on her knees?
Yeah, he said he was on her knees. Like,
I don't understand none of this nigga, yo. Like, first he in the half buck. Now he on her knees.
I get drunk. I get fucked up.
Don't we all?
Yes, I can't fuck when I'm fucked up like that.
And that's where you got the corn and the marshmallow.
Bro. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still like, you can't eat pussy drunk.
Who can't drive?
Drunk head. I'm sorry.
Look, everybody like, who can't drive? Who can't eat pussy drunk? Like, it's a lot of questions. And
I'm confused. What happened?
I handle my alcohol different, man.
Yeah.
So if it's high sex versus drunk sex, it's high sex.
It's high sex for me.
I'm gonna say this. Eating
you don't even drink like that.
You're right. But
so hold up.
Eating pussy, I might even be better at it than being high.
No, you think you better at it because you're drunk.
You ate her knee out. You ate her knee out.
You think you better at it because you're intoxicated. And in your mind, I'm eating the hell out of this pussy.
Nah. I mean, but that's possible. Like you say, that's possible. But I guess that goes both ways. Because, that's just like her. Thinking she's over there like falling over. Hold up, girl, come back on. Like,
watch me do this.
Drunk head and sex can be sloppy. Now it can be some good drunk sex.
It can be. I will.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong now. Then you feel no pain when you're on that alcohol. You know what I'm saying? But I would still rather choose my
drunk sex is a lot. I guess it's more free, like your ambition. Like
because you
don't care. Like so.
But they can be dangerous.
Very.
At least if you high, you kind of know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Drunk, like you said, you didn't remember what the fuck you did.
Everybody remembers the drunk sex story. It was just like, that shit just went to sleep.
It was terrible.
That shit just went to sleep that night.
Bro.
Y'all know I had a good
I probably should have went to sleep that night, but I felt like you saying that I'm Superman tonight. I'm Superman, like Man of Steel.
That's that Henny.
In my head. But my body's moving. Like handyman. Like
I think it's more of an older generation type of love. We have technology now, which makes it easier to go from one person to the next without blinking twice. We know. Baki, we put you in timeout for your own good. That nigga can't drive. That's what he said.
Oh, he must not be able to drive.
I cannot drink and eat pussy. I cannot be sloppy drunk and eat pussy. I can drink a few beers. I mean,
sloppy drunk. Nah, that's
when we're talking about that, I'm thinking about sloppy drunk, man.
I
will take a sloppy. What?
You'll take the sloppy topic, but you don't want to talk
I don't
the
want her
sloppy.
to be sloppy.
Okay. You'll take the sloppy topic. You don't want to talk the sloppy. All right.
Yes.
Oh shit!
It's always
I can't be sloppy and topic.
We learn something new every week. Like you just gotta tune in and catch what's going on.
Yeah, hold up, man.
I'm just saying, like we learn something new every week.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not like I ain't hear nothing.
So what are y'all getting super drunk and doing to the pussy?
Ask the Henny.
The fuck out of
Ask the Henny.
Look, like
I'm not even allowed to drink Henny on certain occasions. It has to be a special occasion for me to be able to even drink.
You want to know how wild it is? I'm looking at myself in third person, like I'm over my shoulder watching myself. I'm so twisted, like oh.
I just take a couple of months.
Hercules.
And then if I'm twisted, I'm probably me. Like,
really? That shit don't work with me, nigga. I'm your brother. Look at me like that.
It's just a streak that have like if drinking had releases like
that's
my alter ego. Drinking and we're getting ready to see what you really about. We get ready to test what your threshold is.
But just remember this: when you're drinking and you're going in for drunk sex, what you think you're going in there, you about to do, you may not be doing. So you might want to hold it down a little bit because you may think you just.
Oh, drunk sex, you doing everything you thought you were doing.
Yeah, it ain't nothing. Whatever you're doing, it ain't what you're doing.
Now that high sex, you. Oh, this
feels
too good.
Hey, you doing, you ain't doing.
That drunk sex.
Yeah, drunk sex is like that is alter ego, like pray harder fast. What we got?
Hennessy sex is brutal.
Well, I don't drink Hen. I'm just not a Hennessy drinker. Like I just don't drink it. I can't get into it.
What?
I can't get into it.
I can't even imagine.
You see my collection.
I know. Now when you grab that white. That's different. With that brown, no, I'm past.
I prefer high sex. Yes, Henny is brutal.
So how you killing me?
Hennessy is fatality is what I was.
Henny and Kush was some of the best sex I had. What did Henny do to y'all? Like I don't understand.
What
I guess you want to do to me. What?
I'm asking the wrong person what it did. So I'm asking the wrong question.
What does Henny do to us? That's what you should have said.
My bad.
Anything can happen.
Look, that's
anything.
Anything
is possible.
And that's all, bro. That's all we drink, really.
I'm
like,
not taking Henny.
I'm not either, but they'll say Henny quick, and I'll be like, I don't want to drink.
Boy, Henny and cranberry?
I don't want to drink.
With a splash of ginger ale?
I don't want to
drink. And that's why you always in love now, nigga.
It's the pussy.
No. It's the drugs and wise. Henny leaves no walls behind.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Wait.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
And it's the crying face. Oh shit!
Anything is possible.
No walls behind.
God damn.
Back shots.
Oh my god, man. Can you put that on the shirt?
What?
Leave no walls behind.
Leave no walls behind.
Anything is possible.
Wow.
That's my next
Wow.
T-shirt. Yeah.
Anything.
Wow.
No walls behind.
No walls behind.
Leave no walls behind.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm putting that on the shirt.
Y'all freaky.
True.
That's what it is.
You said freaky? Unbelievably, especially like. All right.
Henny will make you not walk right the next day.
I'm trying to tell you.
I feel like use the word then because that's what Hitty will do.
What? Destroy?
Like, I
That's what I don't want.
Destruct? Demolish?
Hennessy will have you coming out like the Incredible. Like, have you coming down like this?
Hulk smash.
Damn.
Henny like, you know what? They ain't never bring. Henny is his own Viagra, yo. That's what the fuck Hennessy is. Hennessy is Viagra, nigga.
They put some of that in and shit or something.
Like, it really, like,
That is liquid Viagra.
Smash.
That's fun for y'all, but not for us. Shit.
That's y'all loss.
Look, you know what I'm saying? It is fun.
It's our loss.
Henny sex lasts until the next day. Shit. My fat be sore. He still wants more.
That's a good time once more.
Nah, cause that's what they gonna give you a half-hearted scenario there, yo. Oh, be gentle. Oh, that hurts.
The fuck? We not supposed to react to our coochie after they been look.
Oh, hurry up.
What do you? I haven't said nothing. I haven't said nothing. I don't. Yeah, you should react, I guess.
3 hours with a 15-minute break.
I wish y'all could have a coochie for a night.
Why?
So y'all can experience what the fuck we experience on the Henny dick
See,
night.
you complain about minute, but when the army comes, it's like I ain't bringing.
Now you mad? You brought the militia.
I brought the hours with me. Now we don't. Now it's a problem.
When he said, I got the tag team with me
You know
now.
what I'm saying? I brought everything I needed with me now. Okay.
Now you mad.
Nigga, I brought the hours with me.
Nigga, what? Tag team, nigga, tap out. Wow, nigga.
Hours with me.
Nigga, you up.
I can't with y'all.
I just freshly, freshly sharpened this sword that I'm. You know how you bring it out the sheet and it be like, you know how that goes. That's what.
You know what? I can't.
I'm just saying that's what Hennessy is. Hennessy have you.
I need to be ready for that.
That's your old kung fu.
That's how Hennessy will have me. Hennessy will have the sword sharpened.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
All right. I guess that's all for tonight. I appreciate everybody checking in with us. Watch our bids, share our bids. I appreciate my man sitting in sin. I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate the pictures being taken. Okay. Before we get ready to bounce, we'll get ready to say this now. Naked pictures. I didn't get none when it was Naked Picture Day. That was like the other week.
I'm still waiting for Titty Tuesdays in my inbox.
You get pictures.
I don't get pictures. I don't.
You don't even get the Titty Tuesdays?
Yeah.
I don't get nothing anymore. Like
You still
It was
get
Naked
naked
Picture Day?
For me, I get
it
both.
was Naked Picture Day.
But I get more coochie than I do dick now.
You
So.
need to be on Facebook. But anyway.
Oh, you graduated.
Yeah, I graduated.
Anyway, we will be hosting a kickball / softball game coming up later on this summer. Like I said, I'll have the details a little bit later. Be on the lookout for that. It's going to be a fun summer. Like, we're going to have a fun summer. The pregame was real tonight. The pregame was super real tonight. I hope everybody had a good time. I hope everybody enjoyed it. You know, on our page, on the effing podcast page, you can post topics up there if you want to. You can put stuff on the effing podcast page if y'all want to. That, you know, it lets me know that y'all are at least checking us out and stuff like that, because we don't want to feel like we're doing this in vain or anything. So y'all have a great rest of y'all weekend.
Yes.
Have an amazing start to your week.
Mm-hmm.
And just positive vibes to anybody who need them sent their way. You know, that's how we're gonna go out from now on. LLP, shout out to everybody that, you know, I rock with. Shout out Coco, Bash, you know, the whole team. We'll catch y'all next Saturday.
Next Saturday, same time.
Hey. Shout out DJ Champagne. Shout out DJ Champagne.
DJ Payne.
Maybe you need to show a little respect, but I know you can't get me like that. Cause that's snapping next, whatever, cause you got to take right. That's pretty clever, but I feel impressed. I invested the time, and for your love, I can get the cry. Started getting your attention, still taking a while. I had to take you to ride. That was a lie. Then she got distracted by the glare in the eye. After worry, I'll be down here waiting in the dirty. And after that journey, I believe I'm pretty worthy. But on the other hand, I'm not sure if you should hurt me. You already shown that you put up in the dirty. I know that you
Oh, it's on.
but still on the street, that I stay working with you till I'm weak in the knees.
See.
I think I had to break the song. That's why I'm like, that's why I'm like, that's why I'm like. But it's not, girl, what you want me to do?
All night long.
Go way back, even further than that. With the time reduced budget and you wore a backpack. Now we all rolled up, got a couple of tags. Before in the pillow, still don't think I'm jealous.